Hey guys, it's Amy and I apologise for the shorter video today, but to be honest I've just been feeling really run down and knackered. Like I've just woke up from a nap and I just don't have the energy to do like a full on, but I want to get something out to you this week because I think it's only fair. So basically I'm going to give you the bare bones, and then when we catch up for week 22, hopefully on Thursday, we can get more into like life updates and everything else that's been going on. But for now I'm going to give you the facts. So last week, week 21, or is this week 21? I think this might be this is week 21, I think. So anyway, so basically last week I'd lost £43, which meant that I was 9 stone 13 or £139 from a highest weight of £186 and a Mounjaro starting weight of £132 or 13 stone. So that was last week. Now this week, I am happy to say I've lost £3, which means my current weight is £136 or 9 stone 10, which I believe gives me a BMI of 27.5. Now, if you're new here, I'm very short, so a healthy BMI range for me is, I checked it yesterday, I think it's 6 stone 8 to 8 stone 11. So 8 stone 11 is technically the upper limit of a healthy BMI for me, which in my adult life, even with all the yo-yo dieting and the ups and the downs, I think the smallest I've been in my adult life is 9 stone 2, and I looked very skinny at that point. So I don't really know how I feel about that. Like obviously I've not been 8 stone 12 in this adult lifetime, or 8 stone 11 even, so I don't know what that's going to look like for me. And to be fair, because in like previous weight loss efforts, I've never prioritised protein or maintaining muscle, so I've lost all my muscle. So, you know, the weight loss that I had then will look different to the weight loss that I have now. Like I think I mentioned before, the weight I am now, when I lost weight a few years ago, I think I lost about 55 pounds. I looked a lot skinnier at the same weight than I do now, if that makes sense. And I think that's because hopefully I've been maintaining some muscle this time round, and I'm not like, it was bad. But obviously at the time. But anyway. So, a BMI of 27.5 currently, which obviously is still in the overweight category, which is fine. Like, it is what it is. So technically I have about another stone to lose, or another 14 pounds to lose, until I'm at the top end of that healthy BMI category, which is exciting. But I have, to be honest guys, I'm not going to lie, the past few weeks, I don't know if it's obviously because I've been unemployed and there's been less structure, or there's been more things going on in terms of like friends going away and like leaving parties, and just I've had more excuses to sort of treat myself. But I am currently on 7.5 milligrams of Mounjaro. But yeah, I think this is week 21, the past few weeks have been difficult in terms of like, I've gone out for quite a few meals and I've been like treating myself a lot. So I have been sort of noticing my weight going up and down, and I haven't been comfortable really in terms of like, I've kind of recognised, all right babes, you're going a bit too far now. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, you need to rein yourself back in, because I think I said last week, you know, I don't regret the meals out and the parties. I don't regret it, but it's like nip it in the bud now, and you got to get back on track. So I have been struggling this past week, to be honest. I'm currently on 7.5 milligrams of Mounjaro. It's okay. Like when I first started 7.5, it was brilliant, and now to be honest, I'm not really noticing much of an effect. Like I'm having a lot of food noise. I've been craving a lot of takeaways recently. I think I got a Subway maybe a few days ago. I went out for a meal yesterday, and a couple of weeks ago I got a McDonald's. But I've been proper craving takeaways, and like the food noise is definitely back with a vengeance. So I am obviously a bit concerned. Like, it's not the end of the world, and I have just got to sort of nip it in the bud and get back on track, which is what I'm trying to do. But I am finding it quite difficult at the minute. And I think as well, just lack of structure, lack of routine, lack of income. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is, you know, I've not had mentally the best week. And to be honest, I'm surprised, like, when I came on the camera last week that I looked as jovial as I did, because I wasn't feeling it at all. Last week was a really difficult week for me, and I just felt knackered and run down and miserable. And this week I have kind of been feeling the same, to be honest, which is why I don't really have the strength to do like a big like happy like video, because I'm not feeling like that right now. Like, don't get me wrong, like it's not awful, but like, I'm noticing a dip in my mood. I'm noticing food noise coming in. I'm noticing an increase in the takeaways and the cocktails. But it's fine. I think I can get a handle on it. But the past few weeks have been a bit of a struggle for me, I'm not going to lie. And I'm hoping that I can get this back on track. Well, I know I can. But do you know what I mean? So I'm trying to think. I'd written it down as well, like loads of non-scale victories. But honestly, at the minute, it's like Bear Grylls survival mode. Like, I'm knackered. Like, I've literally just had a nap and I've just woke up and I'm just like, should I just go back to bed? It's like 5:30 or something. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, babe, get a grip. Like, get a grip. But one thing I have been doing, if you've checked my Instagram, to be fair, I've posted once about it and not posted again, but I plan on posting today, so we'll see, is the 30-day soft challenge. Now, that's like the 75, like, if you've heard of the 75 hard and the 75 soft challenge, 75 hard is ridiculous. You're meant to do X, Y, and Z every day for 75 days. No, I'm not doing that. And then the 75 soft is meant to be easy, but it's still 75 days, and I'm not doing that either. So I thought I'd try and do the 30-day soft challenge, which is basically drink 3 litres of water a day, which I do anyway. Do 45 minutes of movement a day, which, to be fair, I do anyway. And that includes walking, having a jig, whatever you want. Like, these rules aren't, do you know what I mean? It's you do you. And then read 10 pages of a book every day. I've just finished one of my books I think it's called Everybody in My Family Has Killed Someone. There's a second book called Everyone on This Train is a Suspect, which I've already read. They're really good. I've got a new book that I'm about to start. So yeah, read 10 pages of a book every day. There's another rule, don't know, something about like only eat and drink, only eat out at social occasions, or like only have alcohol on social occasions. But then that's, it's open to interpretation, isn't it? So main rules for me, 45 minutes of movement, 3 litres of water and 10 pages of a book every day for 30 days. And I'm now on day 5, and although I haven't recorded every day, I just haven't, I've just not had the energy to upload. So I am hoping I'll get a day 5 update. If you check my Instagram at AmyMayMJ, it's the same as my YouTube channel, then you'll see my day 1. But anyway, so lost £3, which means BMI 27.5, weight 136 pounds. I've still got another 14 pounds to lose till I'm in the healthy BMI range for my height. And this week, I think my intentions for this week are to just sort of keep it cool, keep it calm, kind of get back on track a bit, try and get myself a bit more rejuvenated and a bit more happy. Do you know what I mean? Because I've not been feeling great. I've just been like, ugh. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly up in here. Like, I'm not being a negative Nelly, but I felt like a negative Nelly. Do you know what I mean? But this week coming, week 22 maybe, we're going to be a positive Polly. We're going to get out there. We're going to get back on track, and we're going to hopefully feel mentally better and hopefully not have a takeaway. Even though I don't regret those takeaways. They were nice. I went out, I don't want to show you a picture of the dirty chicken burger that I had yesterday, because I don't want to, I don't want to, but it was filth. And do I regret it? No. I regretted it when it went straight through me, and I had, when you're like feeling sick and you're sweating and you feel like you're going to pass out and poo yourself and be sick at the same time. I regretted it in that moment. But other than that, no. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a lovely week. I do hope to do a proper update video this week coming, which should be Thursday, but I'm not promising anything. You'll get what you get, okay? Yeah, it's a rough time at the minute, but we're going to get there. I'm confident of that, and I hope everybody's doing lovely. So if you want to follow my Instagram, go and do that, because I do daily, I'm going to try and do daily vlogs. Do not hold me to anything. And if anyone's got any questions, or if anyone just wants to share their experiences and stuff as well, it'd be lovely to hear. So I hope you're all having a good week, and I will hopefully see you on Thursday.